Some of you probably know Google Slides has been getting a lot of updates from getting the add-ons menu to some other features. And so this has been happening over the past year. And one of the other things that's been being improved is video. So if you didn't know, you can insert videos into your Google Slides, which I'm sure a lot of you know, a lot of you do. You can only do it by YouTube. You can also do it from videos in Google Drive now. But what I wanted to show you is you can actually control what clip is shown. So I've just pulled this URL of Luka Doncic's highlights because that just seems like a good video to show. And so I'm going to search that by search or do by URL. I'm going to select it and put it in. And then it's going to pull up right here and it's going to show, and I can resize it or do whatever. But once you've selected it, and this works, with pictures as well, you get this little format menu that pops up right here. And so if you're not seeing that, make sure you've actually selected the image, selected the video. I'm going to go to Format Options, and I can see all sorts of features. But if I go to Video Playback, I can actually tell this clip when to start and when to end. So if I say start at 5 seconds, end at 35, okay, then I do that. And then what happens now is that when I go into Present and I play the video, it pops it to 5 seconds, and then it'll end it at 35 seconds, okay? And so you can see that. Now, why is this nice? For one, a lot of times you only want to show a clip, especially if it's like a hook and you just want to show part of it to be funny or entertaining, but there's also a part that you really don't want to show. It gives you those options. One of the other options, though, that I could see this giving you is a lot of times there's great videos that are great for instruction, but you really got to break them up or you lose kids' interests. And you want to break them up and throw in discussion, maybe quizzes along the way or group activities or things like that. Well, you could actually sit here and put this same video in. So if I go new slide, I can sit here and put the same video in and then set each segment. So that was 5 to 35. Okay. Now I'm going to insert this video again. Same one. It's already selected for me. Okay. And this time I want to show the next minute to, I don't know, minute and a half. All right. And so I'm going 30 seconds at a time, minute at a time, whatever it is that you want to do. And then I can keep going. And so that's what continues to happen. And so you could actually break this down, and then maybe in between slides, you're putting in discussion questions. Now, where could this be useful? Again, breaking up a video would be great for discussion purposes, instructional activities. Maybe you're like going through a lab and the kids don't like you listen to the lab, doing the lab steps. So you find a video of it and you do part 1 and then they do the lab and then you come back and show video clip 2. And so you could do that. And you're not having to scrub and find things or remember every year where did that segment start. Second, again, like if it's another good instructional video, just keeping them engaged. Third thing I can think of is, let's say you've got a sub and for what you're doing that day, you want them to show a video. Well, you could put the video broken down in Google Slides, leave the sub the link to Google Slides or however you want to do that, and they pull up the presentation and then go through and show slide 1 and then have slide 2 where it's got the kids' worksheet part that they're doing or activity or whatever it is, and keep going through. So anyways, I wanted you to know you can find those clips. I think one of the things I probably used it for is a lot of times there was something funny or engaging I wanted to use, but I needed to make sure it cut off at a certain point, and I would probably use it for that. But also some of those discussion activities and breaking things up. And again, saving you some time in planning from year to year, having to remember where do I want to cut that video off or not. So just insert the video, select it, format options, video playback, and you can set those time frames.